What is up, everybody? I am Jaso / the Wizard / the DMGM. Welcome to our Friday night D&D. I see some familiar faces that we had earlier from my birthday stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me earlier. It was a lot of fun just hanging out and playing some Elden Ring with you all. We are ready to play some D&D. I'm Jaso. Who else is joining me on this fine Friday evening? Before you announce yourselves real quick, both Six / Amanda and Tally / Moz are going to be out this session, so you're going to see their picture frames that they're missing. So, who else is with me actually here, though, this time?
Hey, everybody. It's me, Luke, and I've forgotten to set my voice changer for Domo, but I'm playing Domo, Hobgoblin Warlord.
What's up, guys? My name's Kevin, and I'm playing MUSA, your normal little girl.
What's up, everybody? My name's Slim, and I'll be playing Flash, a kobold lore bard.
We're playing Hopper, Multiverse Rouge, Rockstar of the new sound, cursed to traverse the omniverse, but you can call me Verse.
Oh, I like the new intro.
Yeah, boy.
A+.
Pretty sweet. Hi, everybody. I'm Nick. I'm playing Vice. Like martial artist, actor, we're like going places and stuff.
Thank you, everybody. Mama Bear has already bought some inspiration here for the chat, and it's for me.
Oh no.
I'll make sure and draw an extra card as we hand those out. A huge thanks for some of our housekeeping before we dive into the session. A big thanks to the campaign's character art. That is both the player characters you see around here as well as the NPC art. Thank you so much to both you, Peachy Yuri and Iruichi. I slapped their Twitter socials into the chat. Make sure to give them a follow, give them some love if you enjoy the art that you see in this campaign. And occasionally, as I mentioned before, they sometimes do commissions that they have open, so try and get in when you can if you'd like to have some really amazing high quality stuff done from them. Also, music this session brought to you by Tabletop Audio, Scott Buckley, and Radiark. Make sure and go check all of them out if you enjoy the music. A +1 from Discordian to me. Thank you, Discordian.
Stop
this
it.
is going to be a bad session for the players.
Stop it.
Hey, at some point during this session, I'm going to be doing, unfortunately only for US residents, but I'm going to be doing a dice bag giveaway, a crochet dice bag. You will have the opportunity to win this, so I will be calling out at some point, perhaps maybe in the middle of the stream, perhaps somewhere around 10:30, someone remind me. Be on your keyboards, and the first to pipe up when I ask the question will win themselves a wonderful dice bag created by Tisa over at Tisa Crochet Critters. Go check out her shop over on Etsy. I think she just started putting some other stuff on there, so go, if you have an Etsy account, go check it out, give it a like. She does some really amazing stuff, and I try to support her whenever I can. But yeah, you can win yourself a cool little dice bag, hold your dice in it, like this nice little like turquoise bluish color between light and dark. It's really cool. Another +1 from, or no, that's the same +1 from Mama. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the dice bag giveaway. Oh, is it a new one? Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's from
Yes,
Mama
it
Bear.
is.
Oh no,
100%.
guys. Stop.
I cleared the last one.
Don't do that.
It's Jason's birthday. I'm about to go crazy.
Don't do it. We use Twitch channel points here in the channels as you are watching, of course. Many of you know this already, but in case like there's a newcomer, the prying eyes, you get channel points by just hanging out, even if you're lurking, which you can use to spin on the stuff that you see in the chat here. The +1s from my players, not players, but the chatters, and the inspiration that you can give out. You get boosted points if you're a subscriber, and if you follow the channel, you get an immediate boost to your points. Discordian says stop. You'll find out soon enough, Discordian. What is up, Mousy? We also use stream stickers, so if you want to, mouse over the stream. Over on the right side, you're going to see that purple heart icon. It is my birthday today, so you will find that all stickers are free, so slap as many down as you want. I only ask that you please don't like spam them constantly, but you can slap any sticker that you want down on there for today and today only. Only one day out of the year. D&D Beyond plugin doesn't work anymore. Maybe they'll come up with something else that's new and fun. Until then, just kind of keep checking things out. Let's see. I'm gonna tweet this real quick. Oh, Discordian.
Discordian got Jason an inspiration.
Stop it!
Yeah. Oh boy. Let's see. I think that's really it for all of my housekeeping stuff that I would like to go over before we dive into the session. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in, player intro, and then while we're doing that, we'll give out those inspiration cards for those who don't have them. Give me the 7 extras that everyone has bought me. That's going to lead to a player death session, and then we'll roll some die to see who wants to give the recap from last session. So I'm going to play the intro, and we'll be right back. Hang on.
I don't care which side of it. Let's just stop doing it. Just
I agree.
Keep whatever it is.
Let's all meet in the middle, in the middle of the hour, and let's just leave it at that, right?
Yeah.
No need to keep doing this weirdo time
Back and
change.
forth.
Yeah. No
Arizona's the only one that does it correct because they don't follow it.
we need to get on board with them then.
Agreed.
Let's see. All right, so we are back. Everyone has gotten their inspiration. Why don't we roll some die to see who wants to give the recap from last week? Nick, you are allowed to roll, although I wouldn't suggest it.
If you want the worst recap ever, I'll roll for you. But
Immunity.
Isn't there a 2-character playing clause?
Yeah.
Isn't there?
I can do it with the 19.
It's a new rule to our dumb homebrew lexicon that if you are playing another character to take that weight off my shoulders, you don't have to roll if you don't want to.
I'm not going to.
All right, you can choose to have immunity. Looks like Mousie's buying everyone a +1, so
Yep.
Nice.
mark that down.
Thank you.
I was almost out of them. I
was
really
gonna say I was getting
used
low.
them.
I got 0, man.
Thank you, Mousy. I
before.
get one too.
Boo. I'll go clear those.
So Flash has rolled. Is it literally just Flash? Yeah, I think
Got
so.
him.
Yeah, Flash.
Got him.
flashback.
It looks like you are up. So Flash/Slim, will you please tell us what happened last time on PERPLEXELLEL?
Oh shit! I didn't have a flashback prepared tonight. Our sponsor, we don't. Tisa's Crochet Creations.
Oh, there you go.
Fantastic. 10 out of 10. As for our flashback, we joined Six's family member, brother, sister, another rabbit. I can't tell them apart because they kind of look exactly the same. Don't let her know I said that. Into Zero reality. The origin reality, essentially. The base reality of, well, what used to be my home planet, Neogokyo. It was ripped, thrashed, slashed, and destroyed, and left for abandon. Sadly, we found a little huddled group of Huey, Dewey, Louie, MUSA, Gusa, and Lusa. A few different clones of MUSA, or variants, or
Clones. I think they were
clones.
I think they were clones.
Different realities, versions of MUSA. Living alone off in some huddled rooms that Seventh took us to. Didn't want to say that we accidentally maybe killed their mother, our pink-haired friend, Lexe, but apparently she was the one who came in and checked on them. past that, we talked to Tally for a bit and tried to see if we could get some, I guess, astral guidance on where the hell we were supposed to be going. Thank God, Seven knew exactly where to go. I think he's been here a couple of times before. Took us through the rest of the city and gave us a layout of everything, and gotta say I'm drawing a little blank of the exact location that led us into here. But we did bump into totally not player 2 Lexe, who let us know that the giant glob in front of us is the origin of the goops, if you will. We talked to our little buddies and they said they sensed a greater presence. They even told us little stories how they had ambitions, dreams, and freedom, knowing that they could possibly be their own creatures at this point as well. And unless I'm completely burnt out, I think that's about it.
It's a pretty succinct recap. I appreciate it. I love listening to how you guys perceive the game. It's always very interesting and fun. Thank you so much, Flash Slim. So, you all ended up finding yourselves deep within the undersurface laboratory of Lexe Prime, Lexe Zero, the original Lexe that helped or unintentionally helped this entire debacle to kick off. And you used a teleporter that seemed to have been sort of like ramshackly built at the base of a lightning tower to teleport down here. And luckily, all of you were able to not only come to maybe some senses in terms of your plan of approach and taking care of this Heximal, but also were able to talk down Six's brother, Seven, from what you seem to perceive as like maybe a reckless action and just trying to end Heximal while it sleeps here. Instead, listening to Lexe and seeing if you can maybe find some alternative way to put a stop to the strange creature you see before you, who sleeps in sort of like it's like from the Dragon Ball movie where Frieza's caught in like that cocoon in hell. It's basically like Heximal Zero's head sort of like sticking out of this massive pile of goo. And Flash, you get a +1 from Discordian for the recap. Thank you. So that is where you found yourselves last time, as you stood here in the laboratory of the Lexe Zero. So what would you like to do?
Oh boy. Alright, so if I recall correctly, Domo made the potentially hasty decision last time to guilt everyone into doing I think she called it a war pact with Seven.
That's right.
Yeah. And we know we need to make our suits stronger, so we can survive an excursion into the far realm potentially. That's the gist of it. That's what I got. So
you know that the variant Lexe you initially started out these experiments with was sending you to collateral realities in order to make your suits stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
You do not know if they are fully ready for the trip, although you at the very least know, I can't remember who it was, one of you absorbed the data cube that was excreted from your suit. So anybody remember whose suit that was? It absorbed it?
It's Flash, right?
I believe it was Flash. So Flash's suit has the variant Lexe's data within it. So that is something that his suit would have.
Okay. Well, can we get information from it somehow? I asked that in Domo character.
Lexe looks and says, I anticipated that one of you would reflexively use the data cube on your own suits to see if you could pry into any of my information gathering, or at the very least my variants. It is not as efficient as being able to absorb the data within my own suit. However, I suppose you could try and relay what you can to me, using your suit. Which one of you absorbed the cube, she says. I'm sure you guys would tell her Flash.
Flash. Go ahead, Flash.
Yeah, I can't say I was myself that day. A little impulsive, my apologies.
Understandable, though I am at the very least eager to see that you are willing to not jump to conclusions at this point. She steps over to you, Flash, and begins to poke and prod at your suit. You watch as she places a gloved hand on your suit's like collar. You feel a strange sensation. It's very, very subtle, but there's almost like a vibration going through where your suit touches your body. You see Lexe looking up at her visor that she has over her face, her blue visor, and there is just a series of what looks like very quickly numbered patterns that just shoot up across her visor. As she quickly seems to, like, you can see her eyes behind the visor, like, looking at them at lightning pace. It's about a minute or two before Lexe removes her gloved hand off of your collar, Flash. And she says, It's not as much as I'd like, considering that I wasn't able to interface with the data cube directly. But from the readings of the variant Lexe, it looks at the very least like most of you will survive the transition, provided we make it quick to the Far Realm.
Say most of us.
That's correct.
Wait.
No,
You said...
Define most of us.
She looks over at Seven. Seven was not initially with your team. I cannot guarantee the safety of him.
Well, fair play to you.
Well, so you're saying we could go now?
That's correct.
Oh, wow, alright. I don't know. What do you think about this, Seven? You'd have to stay here and not get into trouble, presumably.
He looks over at you first, Domo, and then over at Lexe, kind of like turns back to the large, sleeping version of Heximal, and says, "Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't want to leave this thing unattended." Lexe turns and says, "He'll be fine. I've left Heximal Zero unattended in the past. The metagolems here have kept a constant eye on the readings of Heximal Zero in case there are any troubles. I don't think it to be advantageous to leave Seven here unattended in my lab."
Well, what do you think then, Seven? Can you maybe, I don't know, go lay low somewhere?
He looks and says, "Well, I'd prefer to stay here. I don't care what she says. I still don't trust her. I made a pact with you all, not her. I want to stay here, make sure that if anything happens, if this thing wakes up for whatever reason, that there's someone other than these tin cans to stop it." Lexe just sort of side-eyes you as he says this.
Lexe, does that suit you?
It does not, but I will leave the ultimate decision to you all.
It feels unfortunate that Amanda is not here.
Yeah.
Well, this is a tricky pickle.
Yes, I don't trust him at all. I think he should go. You should go find somewhere else to hide. We won't be long. Or maybe we will. Who knows? Maybe we'll die there.
Hey, what if you trusted your own dear sister with your weapon? and we'll take it with us, and it'll make us all the more stronger. Remind us what we're fighting for.
Yeah, give me your shit.
That sounds about right.
Seven looks and says, well, it's not exactly something I can just hand over. But second, if I'm not going to be watching this thing, and you're going to trust this lady, then I'm going with you. I don't care what she says about my suit. One extra person to help along the way is a whole extra hand.
Yeah, but that could be a death sentence.
We just made a pact. And I'm not going to leave my sis alone in this place.
Alright, if you come and you get squeezed out of your suit like a tube of toothpaste, it's not my fault.
Lexi, where you put his odds of survival at if he ain't got our suits?
This is a situation that I rarely find myself in. The mathematical precision that I normally possess bears no meaning in a place such as the Far Realm. I cannot quantify the exact quotient of his survivability.
Well, shit. Seven, are you willing to do this?
Of course.
Well, as long as it's his choice, I mean.
Yeah. He knows the risks.
We all know what song we need to sing. If that's where he needs to go, then come on.
I still think it's better that you guys let me watch over this thing, but whatever. We made a promise, so the majority rules.
Well, I mean, am I alone in not trusting him here? I mean, if we really want to keep him safe, if we want to keep him safe, he stays here.
Given historical precedent, it doesn't seem like a good idea to leave him here unattended. No offense.
Well, then fine. I go with you guys, he says.
Makes sense to me.
Well, then.
So, how do we get to the Far Realm?
Yeah.
Well, how do we make our suits do it? They can make us travel, right? They can open portals?
Lexe kind of begins to turn and address each of you. This Far Realm place is also called the Outside. It is a plane, or perhaps a space beyond the planes, that is terrifyingly remote from the standard planar geometry we are all used to. In the Far Realm, titanic creatures swim through nothingness, preoccupied with madness. Unspeakable things whisper awful truths to those who dare listen. The entities and dynamics that abide in the Far Realm are too inchoate, too different, too alien for a normal mind to accept without being damaged. The laws of our reality do not carry over to this realm. Luckily, your suits appear to be provided with enough fortitude from your previous excursions, and with the data I collected from the Clash Star. I believe I can create a relative safe jump for us to proceed with.
Bully.
Does anybody need to go to the bathroom? It's a long trip to the edge of nowhere. If no one's got spacesuits empty, let's go.
Doesn't the suit take care of that?
Yeah, I was about to say, I've been using this this whole time. I hope I wasn't the only one.
Listen.
Let's see. You all watch as Hexy steps over and says, I begin to ponder the quantifiable measuring that one could do with this place of the Far Realm. She kind of steps over to the Heximal over here. Let me just try and close this window. Come on. Go away. Go
We
away.
believe in you. You can do it.
I know. What is going on here? Task manager. Go away, Opera. I don't want you right now. Go away.
Domo. Oh, looks like Tiberius is getting maybe probably everyone a +1. Looks like.
Thank you,
Nice.
Tiberius.
So far we have Domo, Harper, and Flash, or I should say, Verse,
First, thank you.
Harper.
First. Suitably vague Eidolon name. See, I've got the apostrophe and everything.
Oh,
It
geez,
fits you.
How do you turn on night mode and roll 20? Amanda's sheet is like blinding me.
Oh, and roll 20.
That
Or
I
not roll 20. D&D Beyond. I mean, sorry.
do not know.
Yeah,
I
don't
somehow knew what you talked about, but I still don't
Oh
remember.
my god. It's
Accordion says the thing on the left of the screen.
the thing on the left of the screen. The little. I don't have a thing on the
Oh,
left of the
Discord says,
screen.
oh, I don't know. They're talking about Roll22.
Yeah.
I don't
Shit.
think there is one. It's just whatever
There
background you
is.
use.
I
There is.
have it on
I'm
Domo.
running
have
it
it
right
on.
now. Oh, under dark mode preferences.
Preferences, eh? I ain't seen no preferences.
Click the character name and then sheet appearances.
Ah, there we are. Thank you.
Welcome.
Under dark mode.
Ah, so much better. Great.
Yeah, thank you for those +1s, Tiberius. Looks like it's for everybody.
Nice.
All right.
Getting that bank back up.
She is.
Lexi places a hand on the side of the face of Heximal.
Don't just touch stuff.
I pondered the questions of this far realm reality and how the quantifiable means of its measurements does not carry to our physical realm. I wondered how this may tie in with the discovery of the potential of Heximal to create wholly new realities. That is until the Clash Star Calypso's research set my theories in stone. Heximal is native to the far realm. The weird energies it can freely manipulate are the far realm energies themselves, though I do not fully understand the process. I do know that its strength, as its strength and understanding grows, so too does its power to manipulate these far realm energies. An illogical, incomprehensive, perhaps even infinite power that defies all standards of our mortal linear realms that we've come to know. A truly fascinating entity. And Calypso's research was an incredible read, what I could find of it at least. When I learned that Calypso traveled to the far realm to retrieve such a creature, I had to learn where and why. But of course the trip would necessitate a group in order for us to keep each other's sanities in check. So I created a collateral reality where your variant Lexe existed, giving her portions of the Hexi suits for her to adjust and find the best bonder candidate. Her primary goal was sending you each to collateral realities where the Heximal variants existed in order for you to absorb and thus strengthen your resolve for the eventual trip into the far realm. In the meantime, I continued to hunt for more information from Calypso here in Zero Reality. Turns out Calypso previously attempted in attaining a power strong enough for him to recreate all of reality. He truly was a visionary. The far realm energies he encountered during the journey twisted his fortitude. Though he survived the maddening power of the realm beyond, his attempt in changing reality ended in failure. None of those details particularly are pertinent to us, besides the fact that his second attempt was to turn to the Heximal entity. This too, ultimately, as you can gather, ended in failure and his death. An analysis I've run on Heximal Zero has revealed that it is impervious to all forms of damage, even psychic. At this point, I'm unsure how many individuals it has absorbed, but I do know that it's enough that my equipment here no longer has the computational power to rationalize it. I doubt that anything within our realms could stop it. However, if we travel to the far realm, where Calypso originally retrieved Heximal, we may just find some method from that place to stop it. If its potential is truly unlimited, then surely the place where limitations have no meaning may have an answer for us. Truly, it is the only option that we have at this point.
It's not a very good option, is it? It sounds like quite a long shot.
Sounds like fighting fire with fire, and I'm into that.
Good.
I mean, what the hell do we have to lose at this point?
Arms, legs, ourselves. A lot, really.
Mines particularly from the sound of it.
The
Mine's overrated.
Kalashtar's data was heavily encrypted, but I was able to deduce that he retrieved Heximal from a location within the Far Realm that he called the Bibliotheca. I do not have any information on this place beyond details that hinted at being a repository of knowledge. His logs... Wait, what was that?
A library of sorts, I bet.
I suppose. His logs also mention him speaking with some type of interface of the location, called the Archivist. It is through this interface that he was able to communicate and understand Heximal better. I've triangulated the coordinates from the pieced-together data from his survey vessels to the best of my ability. That should get us close to this interface, or close enough that once our suits make the jump to the location, we can find it. Beyond those few details, I do not know what to expect otherwise, other than for us to be on guard as much as possible. For mortals,
All right.
knowledge of the Far Realm is a triumph of mind over the rude boundaries of matter, space, and eventually sanity, as you have all pointed out.
Well, I mean, I like libraries, so it can't be that bad, right? You just got to find this archivist guy.
I suppose
Easy.
so.
Someone who lives in this area, I'm sure. I don't know. He'll be interesting, I'm sure.
Libraries are for nerds. I bet he's be easy to push around.
Hey, libraries are fucking cool.
Okay, nerd.
They sound kind of boring, honestly.
Bunch of Philistines. You'd know what that word means if you went to a library more often.
I'll fill your stein.
Careful. Don't make me get HR involved.
Six pulls out her cup and is drinking.
Yeah.
Lexe pokes and prods at each of your suits.
Watch where you're poking.
Just running some final diagnostics.
MUSA grows taller and muscly. But still has the hobgoblin horns because she's going to like them.
Nice.
Hobgoblin supremacy.
No. It's almost offensive, really.
There is enough energy reserves that I've gathered from the lightning tower above to power the ability for me to synthesize any items you may need from the respective shops that you probably were previously acquainted with. It was not, however, the ones that you had access to before.
Annie?
That's what she said, yes.
Because there was a jetpack I was eyeing.
Why would you take a bloody jetpack to the place where madness reigns and things don't work the way you think they will?
What better place to use it?
If we're gonna be
Any
whacked,
other place. Any other place than that.
The answer is jetpack, and I don't know why you're making it more complicated than that.
I don't get it either. I mean, jetpacks. Game, set, jetpack.
All right. We'll do some shopping, I suppose.
Just be aware that I have not had the time to dismantle the now antiquated currency trade system that was built in. You'll still need to exchange your coin in order to get what you need, despite how worthless monetary value is now.
Right. Post scarcity. I get it. All right.
Post scarcity.
Okay. What do you guys think? I don't even know what you take to a place like this.
I was just wondering the same.
Should we take food?
2 things. Toilet paper and a lot of booze. If you ain't got booze, meat seltzer.
All right, that's gross.
Okay,
but...
I'll do the food shopping, because that sounds terrible.
You don't want booze?
I will just exchange 100 gold coin and we'll call food good. Is that fair?
Oh yeah, you synthesize enough rations to last for like 3 months.
Look, a single preserved meat product amongst them. Ooh, except for the salami. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
All right, I'm thinking maybe potions. Maybe there's like a potion kind of thing we could do. There's an alchemist, I
It's a
think.
potion shop. Yeah, 100%.
This is not a collateral reality you're going to, so potions bought here should still work, even if it's the far realm.
Right. I only have...
Pull up the book.
I'll say they have obviously like potions and probably whatever the next tier up is, the greater potion of healing or whatever it's called.
In the email, you say up to medium quality, whatever that is.
Yeah, whatever the medium quality stuff is listed. But I'm just telling you, even if it's not listed in there, there's potion of healing and whatever the next tier is, greater potion of healing that you guys could buy.
Does anyone see potion of resistance?
Good idea.
I'm thinking maybe psychic, maybe necrotic.
Well,
But I don't see it on the list, so never mind.
Here's an idea. Is there a tome merchant up there? Somebody who has the email open? Tomes and scrolls? Looking to see what the quality we can get. Is it medium or better? Because we can just get a bunch of like 1st or 2nd level scrolls.
There are knickknacks, leatherworking, mechanical contraptions, medium heavy armor, potions.
Yeah, there's a tome. Tomes and scrolls.
up to good quality. Spell scrolls and tomes up to good quality.
Excellent.
Do you know the cost for a potion of resistance, Luke?
No, because they didn't bother to make an economy for this game.
Oh yeah, they don't give magic items a cost, do they?
Yeah.
I have a good hold on. I have a good like kind of best guess somebody took. Hold on. Potion of resistance. Where art thou?
Oh, brother.
300 is what they have at this.
They're uncommon potions, right?
They are
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, they won't have magic prices on there, sadly.
Did you say 300?
Yeah.
300 it is. I'll say you have them here.
Nice.
Want to buy them.
I'm gonna get 2 potions of greater healing, and let's roll the dice and get a potion of psychic resistance. And that's gonna take me down to 75 gold.
Now, while you guys look, I'm just gonna go grab another drink real quick. Give me like 2 seconds.
Wants to loan me like 400 gold.
I don't have it anymore.
I've got 1725.
Get what we need first.
Okay. I would just like to get at least 1 big potion for emergencies, and then you can have whatever else you need. Also have a bag of holding if we need to carry all this stuff, so.
Putting the shit in my efficient quiver, baby.
They're a good way to look at all spells.
I mean...
I see it.
D&D
Yeah.
Beyond, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh. Level 1, please.
I think I'm gonna try and get a crossbow or some sort of bow to use. I need damage.
Weapons up to excellent quality.
We get potions of greater healing, he said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are 250, I believe it said.
Okay.
Greater healing, 250, yeah.
Weapon. What page is weapon?
It's probably under weapons.
Yeah. 50.
How do spell scrolls work with reactions? Can you put in absorb elements on a scroll?
I don't think there's a rule for it. It's whatever Jason says.
What's the question?
putting reaction spells on scrolls.
Like absorb elements?
Yeah. Oh, I found a selfish scroll.
There we go.
What's the casting time if you read from a scroll though?
It is.
Question.
I'm okay with it needing an action, if you want to call it that.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I
just want to house rule it to that.
Casting a spell, 5e. Casting a spell scroll. Do that. Just want to see real quickly. Spell scroll. Yeah. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. If the spell's on your class's spell list, you can read the scroll and cast the spell without providing any material components otherwise. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, it looks like... Well, this is weird. It doesn't say... Hype. It doesn't say that you need any type of... Okay, hang on. Casting the spell by reading the scroll requires the spell's normal casting time.
Oh, great.
Sweet.
So, taking that into account, I think you could be able to actually buy those.
Woo!
The scroll just has the words "oh shit" printed on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Giant exclamation mark.
Do you guys know where wands are at?
Wand.
Oh, this one I don't think has the special wands that they printed later.
Yes.
I know there's a good... I think it's Rhythm Keeper's Drum is the good bard item. That's what Raphael started with, and he flavored it as a Bible.
I got the loot on me.
Oh, yeah, you got DOS loot. You don't need anything ever.
I need something. I think a crossbow or a bow would be a waste since I only have one attack. I was just trying to find something else to poke a little because I only have like Vicious Mockery and Fireball and like something else. Most everything else is buff, debuff, or control.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Doesn't seem like there's any sort of like amulets or something like that. Magical.
Flash is gonna kick the machine and just start cursing in Kobold at it, or Draconic, and see if a wand pops out.
Oh, there's a brooch of shielding.
Ooh,
Kevin, under jewelry.
that could be worthwhile.
It's 500, and there's only one ever.
I've got 11k up for grabs if somebody needs.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
Sorry, 1.1k.
Okay, I was like, where'd you get all that fucking money?
I was like, where did I give out that money? Holy shit.
1100.
Brooch of Shielding is resistance to force damage and immunity to magic missile.
This
I was
Cordian...
looking for some.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm looking for something to maybe help my AC out a little.
Oh, I got you, baby. I'm gonna Wardic Bond somebody, and it can be you and me.
Okay.
Do it.
My
Cordian...
AC even with mage armor is a 12.
Okay, see, I was gonna say it's only a +1 for Wardic.
Baby.
Yeah, she's squishy.
Luke Discordian says that they thought Raphael started with the Lantern of Revealing.
Oh, okay. It's also resistance.
Did he? Maybe I bought the Bible later. I did have two magic items eventually. I can't remember which one was which though.
Discordian watched our whole Delves in the Details
Nice.
campaign, so they probably know it better than we do.
That's
Probably.
Yeah.
I do remember the Lantern of Revealing too because it was for fiends, of course.
That was
So,
very well used item.
if there's nothing to buy for me that helps AC, if anyone wants to just waste 500 gold, I'll take it.
Sure, this is pocket change. I don't even know what he's for. They keep asking me for 500 of these stones, and they're worthless to me.
Well, thank you. I take that and I trade in 3,500 gold for a jetpack.
Oh my god.
MUSA now has a jetpack.
This is going to end horribly. Domo's over here buying medical supplies and morphine for when we're bleeding out on the ground, and MUSA has a jetpack.
Do you need some money? I'll give you some. I don't know what it's for.
I don't want your money.
People give me things most of the time because I'm so famous.
I'm so excited.
As you guys are...
Oh, sorry. One more. MUSA, there is also a bunch of scrolls left over that I didn't buy if you want to get like one of yours without a spell slot use.
True.
Mage armor is always a good scroll to buy.
That
if
is
you
a good
use
scroll.
mage armor.
It's only 100 gold. Do you want one? I'll buy you one. It's pretty. It looks nice. It looks nice on you.
Sure.
This one's
That
a little bit
sounds
of thinner cut. I think you'll like it. So it's just a scroll with mage armor on it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I've had this all wrong. I'm gonna buy a couple potions of fire breathing.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, these always come up, don't they?
These, if there's no scrolls, staves, or wands that are within reason, it's perfect. It's a bonus action.
Thank you for posting that stuff in the chat so I can see what you bought there. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop
Oh,
500
yeah.
and get 2 potions of fire breath.
All right. As you guys are buying this stuff, or like, you know, giving your currency to the metagolems who bring it over to this machine and bring you the items, Lexe steps over to each of you, and you see her tap at the side of her visor on her ear, where this sort of like earpiece is, and you watch the visor actually pull back and separate in the center and pull back to the sides, revealing that it's actually just an illusory visor, not actually a physical thing, and stares at you directly as she says, "I kept you in the dark about the full truth, the same as the other Lexes, because I couldn't risk Heximal Zero absorbing any of us to put together exactly what I've been up to in order to stop it. I realized that you were torn from your home realities, that there were likely many more bonders like you who perished along the way." She looks over at 6 and 7, who are kind of talking at the side. "I was even willing to sacrifice 7 and his entire team of original bonders in order to halt Heximal, if but momentarily. As a genius, I do not fully manifest many of my emotions on a surface level. It can be very difficult to connect with other races for this reason. But I do not regret any of my past decisions. Assume I was pretending to be heartless in order to stop Heximal, if that makes it easier. My actions in failing to contain my experiment have destroyed our prime reality. I comprehend the weight behind what has happened, which means it falls to my shoulders to bear the responsibility in stopping Heximal. None of you will ever understand what that feels like. So, if your team of bonders died making it to me, I would have moved on to the next, and to the next. I would keep going through who I needed until I could find a true means of doing the right thing." She studies each of you for a second before saying, "Sometimes the only choices you have are bad ones, but you still have to choose."
Well, be that as it may, maybe something that's lost on you, genius, is need to be upfront with people and tell them the truth right away. The more we know, the better we can help. That's what we're here for. We're all good soldiers. We know how to follow orders. But you gotta tell your soldiers what to do. You gotta tell them what the mission is.
Understandable, and I hope you realize that me keeping information for you was only done as a matter of safety, should Heximal absorb any of you or the variants. Even my variant Lexe was in the dark as to my full plans. She simply followed the small portion of orders that I gave her. It was done out of safety, born out of a means to prevent Heximal from fully realizing my true plans. But now, I have shared with you all that I know. If you have questions, ask me, and I'll relay what I can to you.
What kind of resistance will we come across? Will we even know until we get there?
In the Far Realm,
Yes.
it is unfortunate that here in the Twixt, even amongst the Meister Minds, our intel about this place, Far Realm, is strikingly little. I know that there are a multitude of what you could consider alien aberrations that inhabit the plains. But beyond that, and specifically what exactly we may encounter in this bibliotheca, I am unsure of. I will be in the dark just as much as you all in this instance.
Well, into the breach then.
To even be able to quantify a mathematical algorithm that could make the jump for all of us successfully, without immediately turning all of our insides out once we reach that point, is truly a achievement among those of us here in the Twixt.
And I bet I know just the nerd to do it, he says, pointing right at Lexi.
That's correct.
I am a nerd.
You're a nerd too, but not that kind of nerd.
Very well. When you have achieved all of your preparations and gathered what you need, let me know. The sooner we do this, the less time we put in between us and the eventuality of Heximal Zero awaking from its slumber.
Well, I got what I need.
I'm ready.
Moose's got a jetpack.
I'm so excited.
What a nightmare.
Tell us what it does. Listen, are you still shopping cash? Cash.
Oh,
That
no.
was a reaction. Are you still shopping, Brian?
I'm just gonna grab a potion of resistance as well, and that's about it. I got a stack of money, nothing to use it on.
You got to choose which resistance it is when you buy it. I chose psychic, but that's just a best guess on my thing.
Knowledge checks are free.
Happened? I was reading jetpack. What are we knowledge checking?
Just see what kind of damage types we might come across.
Oh, I've heard about a lot of stuff. I could do, like, I could call on some history, or I could call on some arcana knowledge. Like, I'm good at both of those things.
Ooh,
because I traveled so
arcana.
much.
Maybe I can
Because I'm famous.
help.
No, I'm a bard. I've been across the cosmos and the ages and everything. I'm just gonna take a good old-fashioned history check and see if I can remember anything from my days.
Nope.
Oh man,
19.
you love to see it.
Cutting off strong.
Oh,
Cutting off strong.
Musa. No.
Okay. Can we do our? I was asking you if we can do Arcana check. Is that cool? Or
Yes, Musa attempted it, but has failed miserably.
Oh, actually,
I'll give you advantage because yours is better than mine.
I got myself. Tides of Chaos. I'm activating it.
Okay, well then I'll give mine to Tally because she's better than me.
Flash, you got a 19 on history. Was that to search out anything specific?
If I've heard of the farm before, what kind of anything lives there? I mean, it could be friendly or unfriendly, just something that I might know.
You have heard almost everything there is unfriendly, not specifically because things there are evil, but simply because things there do not understand the traditional values of friendship and cooperation. The plane, or if you could even call it a plane, is utterly alien to this world, and most things there are probably, at the very least, dangerous to be around, and at the worst, very aggressive towards you or anything else for that matter.
Oh man, that sounds like that time I had to set up some music for a Church of Pelor. Turned out to be a what's it? Shanto? Oh man, that didn't go over too well. They didn't like the music. It'll probably be like that, so I'll go with force in case they try to throw any chairs or anything at me. That sounds right.
Let's see. And then verse, you're making
Tally had a 24.
an Arcana check from Tally, 24.
I helped her remember. I loosened it for her.
Again, anything specifically you're trying to find out that information?
Tally want to know. She want to know, like, I guess, druidy stuff. If I need to be more specific, I guess the things that would bite us or poison us, or like environmental damages, that kind of stuff.
Oh. Yeah, real quick, an extra healer's kit.
I bought one.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, I would say that even with a 24, Tally's not sure.
Ooh, gnarly.
It could be anything. It could be.
Tally has heard of the Far Realm in sort of like scary stories that her community told each other as children at night. But beyond that, she does not know what may be there that they're going to encounter specifically.
No, it's mostly kids stuff. Like, it can't all be real, can it? Well, if that's it, pitter patter, let's get at her. I've got a universe to inverse.
Nice.
Very well. Is everyone ready? 7 and 6 come over and say they're ready.
Ready as we're ever gonna be.
Were you looking at something over there, Vice? Were you good?
Oh, just potions. Yeah. Got nothing and pretty much maxed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're getting too far ahead of ourselves now. We're ready as we're ever going to be. I've got the bags packed. It's time to go.
I got a jetpack. I got a jetpack. I got a jetpack. I got a jetpack.
You can make that thing stop, right? Because I think one of the things you need to worry about is stopping more than going.
So, we'll figure it out. It didn't really come with an instruction book.
Oh, I like you, MUSA.
All right. So, all of you gather together as the visor, the illusory visor, sort of shifts back from the sides of the ear coverings on the sides of Lexi's head. You see a number of what, at this point you've heard the term before, what is likely numeromancy magic begins to fire across her visor. Alright, again, I have never attempted anything like this before, but this should get us within the proximity of this interface that was mentioned in the notes by the Kalashtar. Here we go, she says. And each of you watch as around you the world begins to shift. You can feel your suits tighten a bit. You begin to see what looks like glass shards or pieces of reality become these fragments. Begin to move around you. A very familiar scene that you've certainly seen before as it begins to happen around you. Begin to shift and move somewhere else. Hang on just a second here.
It's kicking you.
As the fragmented pieces of reality that you've come to know, you've done this quite a few times now before, begin to shoot around you, and now you get ready for them to sort of shoot towards you, as you've seen this happen before the new reality forms around you. Or at this point now you know that this isn't actually creating a new reality, but rather just shifting you from one place to another. You wait for the shards to shoot towards your face, but they don't. This time, something feels different. Each of you feel a lurching sensation in your stomachs, as if falling in the air. The fragmented reality shards hang in the air above each of you, as you feel dragged down into the darkness of a void below.
Ooh, spookers. Ooh, moving fog effect, neat.
Yeah, we'll see how long we can keep that up before I have to delete it.
My PC just kicked on.
Yeah. Thanks, Roll20. The darkness gives way to a roiling sea of black that you can see on all sides. It stretches out to a vast black horizon. There is no sky here, simply the same roiling dark above you, as if mirrored from below. In the distance, massive waxing pillars made of the same wispy nothingness extend from the bottom level you find yourselves on, stretching what looks like miles above to the top layer. The pillars, spaced several miles between each other, similarly run on forever into the distance. You're unsure how exactly you're able to see here. It's nothing but darkness, and yet a strange, pervasive light fills your senses enough to make it all out. The black sea at your feet roils across your legs, but you feel nothing. Somehow you're each able to stand on what feels like some form of invisible ground, despite not being able to see it. The air here is breathable but thin. You feel like you have to gasp extra hard to obtain just a single breath. It doesn't feel cold or hot. It's simply devoid of any outside stimulation beyond what you can see. You feel nothing.
Are we here? Is this don't look like no library I've ever been to.
Domo, as you say this, the sound that comes out feels more quiet than you expected. Compressed. Or muffled, perhaps.
That's cool.
Everyone can hear it. It just sounds like your speech is trapped deep below the surface of a vast ocean. As you say this, Domo, you see Lexe looking around, and she says, I don't know if this is... She kind of looks around, and Domo, you see the face of your Hexi on your suit begin to form. And as it makes its formation on your suit, it just looks to you and says,
This is not the far realm.
What?
Where are we?
Lexe?
You had one fucking job, you nerd.
Lexe looks around. I don't know, she says.
Clearly.
Okay, well,
Can we do it again?
can you get us out of here, baby?
She says, yes, I'll get the suits to teleport us back to the location I originally intended. As she does this, the faces on each of your suits, your Hexi suits, appear. And they say,
We cannot.
Why?
Why?
Something in this realm, it is keeping us locked in this space in between.
Lexe
Is,
looks... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is Seven got any, like, what does Seven look like right now?
I'm just like looking around, wondering what the hell is going on. Pretty much just like each of you are.
Oh, there's something here I want to see. I look around for stuff. A 14. Excellent. Good job.
You see nothing but vast black.
Is it the nothing over there or the nothing over there?
Lexe grabs at her visor, and you see it actually like pull off of her face as she flicks it forward, and the visor expands now into a flat-looking illusory screen in front of her as she begins to tap at it. She says, "I can uncouple the chains that are tethering us. I just need a little time to formulate the numeromancy to do it."
All right, sure.
It looks like we got nothing but time here. There's not really much around.
I'm gonna.
Why did you? Somebody had to say it, but why did you say that?
I'm gonna point my hand forward and about 30 feet ahead of us, cast minor illusion, and just make like a small image of a couple music notes floating through the air to see if magic works.
Your magic does seem to function here, yes.
Domo takes out her bow and arrow and launches an arrow as far as she can, the full like 600 feet.
Yeah, it actually becomes really tough to see as you knock it and fire it, and it goes out to the distance. You see as the arc continues to pull on it. It seems as though there's some form of gravity here as it begins to fall towards the end of its launch into the black roiling mist at your feet.
Okay. Well, this place gives me the creeps, but we seem to be safe for the time being. There's gravity and we can breathe for the most part.
As you say this, Domo,
Of course.
It's your fault.
Ah, yes, of course.
you begin to hear a pervasive sound of strange voices begin to whisper, not all around you, but in your minds. This is what you hear, and it's not necessarily intelligible until after this, so hang on. You hear this. What languages do each of you speak?
I can hear all languages, I think. I have something like that. I can comprehend languages, that's my thing.
Common, giant, goblin, orc, thieves can't.
Okay.
It's thieves can't, isn't it? It's gotta be.
We're the local thieves here
Yo.
and nowhere.
I got Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Okay, none of those so far.
And then that's Tolly's if nobody recognizes all cast.
Anyone else have any other unique languages that you may think this would be?
I posted Tolly's there. Celestial, Common, Druidic, Giant. Great.
Common. I think it's just common and draconic.
Okay, so none of those.
Alright.
You know any? Musa looks like to Vice to ask and then thinks, nah.
They dubbed me in over 400 languages.
The sounds continue.
Let me handle this. I can hear the music underneath any language. I comprehend languages.
You cast Comprehend Languages. That lets you comprehend all languages, correct?
Comprehend languages.
Any
Understand
language?
literal meaning of any language I heard.
So then, hang on just a second.
And it must be a language, is the stipulation.
Gotcha. So hang on.
Testing, can you hear this?
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, as these strange mutterings begin to fill each of your minds and you cast Comprehend Languages, Harper / Multiverse / a million other names, you begin to...
Verse. It's just verse now.
Verse, yeah. You begin to hear a transition of this strange alien voice in your mind begin to shift and change. And now you hear something you can understand. The voices say,
Interlopers, trespassers, Let the Watchers of the Veil pass judgment on ye.
What did they say, Harper?
I guess the literal translation for that is, we gotta get the fuck out of here! Did I hear that right? Trespassers, something leave from here?
Interlopers.
This is what you heard. I'm slapping it in chat. Interlopers, trespassers, let the Watchers of the Veil pass judgment on ye.
Judgment? Wonder what that means.
It's not capitalized, so we don't have to worry about it.
They're just gonna like judge our tacky science jackets.
It's little judgments.
Well, I don't see no Watchers of the Veil. There's nobody here.
Who's watching the Watchers?
As MUSA says this very strange but iconic line, you see the roiling black in front of you begins to coalesce, shifting, forming what appears to be some vaguely humanoid form in front of you.
Oh, he's cool!
Ooh, very cool.
A creature with, it looks like it's got a short, round head, covered in a thick black shell or suit formed from darkness. It stands nearly 12 feet high. Its alien-like forearms gripping what appears to be a black staff that looks to be made from the same material that's created the suit. It stands before you silently, before a voice similar to the whispers you've each heard fills your minds. And Harper, you now, with the comprehend languages, are able to understand as it says, just a second. It says,
Native of the outside, ye who bring bacteria from the inner worlds, cast off this vile corruption lest ye be judged.
What he say? What he say?
He called us a lot of mean names, and then he said that we should leave, otherwise we're gonna get judged.
And we're trying. Tell him we're trying.
He keeps on saying judge. Do I understand the literal meaning of judge? Does that mean, like, actually, like, sentenced and stuff like that?
it is the closest translation that you're able to comprehend from what they are saying. You don't know the exact implications of it.
It sounds bad.
Yeah, alright.
See, hurry up! Get us out of here!
I'm trying, she says.
I can't. I don't know how to. I can understand him. That's all. I'll try and sing him. We want to leave.
Do you say that in common?
Yeah. What? Do I know any other languages? No, I'm dumb as shit.
MUSA tries all her languages just to see if he comprehends anything of saying, we're leaving as soon as we can, we promise. Again, that was Abyssal, Celestial, Primordial, and Sylvan.
That'd be a cool scene in a movie. Like actually seeing that acted out, like somebody yelling in like 7 different languages. That please let us leave. We're not trying to.
And MUSA's voice too, so she's like in Abyssal, like.
Burst doesn't get it. He's just like, stop saying that. Why are you saying that? Stop saying that over and over again. Stop it.
You say all this stuff towards this figure ahead of you, both Harper, Verse, and MUSA, and the figure just stands silently. Its body slowly begins to almost lower, as if kind of crouching just a bit. And you see it begin to pull the staff out and point it towards you.
I ask...
Lexi, come on!
Could I ask one question before he does that?
Sure. He's in the middle of doing it. What's your question?
I'm asking Lexi, how long do you need?
I don't know, she says.
I point my finger at him and cast polymorph.
Wait till we're in position. No, it's too late.
All right, please roll me initiative.
Before Domo can say combat positions, everyone. Flash has casted polymorph.
Ruh-roh.
And then, let's see, 6 has advantage on initiative. Oh, God! Well, I don't need to roll that again. But I'm going to see if she gets double crits.
God damn. 27.
Did my spell go off beforehand, or?
I'll say you can go up at the top.
What's first?
Thank you.
What did first score? First go with him. No, that's not first. That's vice. First go. 16.
And then let me know once everyone's punched their stuff in.
Tally got an 18. Fuck, I gotta take back-to-back turns. Somebody switch initiative with me. Never mind. I'll figure it out.
No, this is good. You can focus all your brain power on one chunk of time.
Oh, God.
Right.
My screen glitched out, so everything's black, and there's just like this amorphous, like, white blob underneath us. It looks terrifying.
We're an Undertale, dude.
100%. It's
What's
free.
your-
Put it.
Here,
I put it in the
like
public
Hollow Knight.
Discord chat. It looks just like Undertale.
I'm going to remove this just because it.
There you go.
I'm sorry. It's gonna make it better for everybody. Why do I even try and roll 20? I love you, roll 20.
Never always change.
Yeah, please change, never change. Flash, we're just gonna do you at 99.
That's right.
And okay, descending.
Oh, boy.
Flash, you are up first.
Oh god, I hope this works. Let's say DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Good luck.
The creature ahead of you passes.
Oh, he passes. He's gone. He's dead, everybody.
I wanted to drink my psychic resistance potion. God damn it.
Would have casted mage armor already.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was about to say it too.
Drinking a potion is
An action. Thanks, Brian.
Oh, well. Excellent.
I'll start offense.
I'm gonna give.
Oh! Yeah, look at that. Tactical insight.
Keep going, Brian.
No, I was gonna say as a bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Domo, and in my turn.
Tally uses her card to go next.
Okay,
Nice.
Take a turn after the current. Okay, so we'll say that this functions for this round, but you still stay in your turn order for the next one, if there is one.
Good enough for me. Tally says no.
No.
Actually, how would she say this? Get close, everybody. And she casts Wall of Fire, surrounding us in a dome of fire.
Is it? Hey.
It'll keep us safe for at least for a minute.
Laces out, please.
Oh yeah, well, obviously. It's the face that Luke's making, though.
This will be interesting.
Hang on just a second. Area's effect. No, I don't want a fireball. I have a effect for this. I'm trying to find a good one.
I can make it. It's mutable, right? I can make it any distance as long as it's not over X distance. Wall of fire.
I don't know.
Wait,
Let's see.
Yeah.
Wall of fire.
Yeah, so I just surround us with it. Fire out, obviously.
Fire out?
Could you draw me a shape of it?
Try.
I'm trying to look for like flame, or I have something in here. At this point I have too much, but I need to refund some stuff so I can actually see what we're working with here.
That.
All right. How far out does it extend?
What do you mean, how far out?
Like, does it have like a
1 foot
direction it faces that goes out so far, like a typical wall of fire?
Yeah? Like,
There's a 1 foot.
I don't understand what you're asking me. Yeah, it's got a thickness. It's got like a foot thickness, it says.
Okay.
And then the fire
So just-
is facing outward. I'm not making an oven to kill everybody.
No. I mean, like with a wall of flame, you can choose the direction and it extends out. So you're just saying whatever spaces this covers would be the area that damage would be taken if the thing tried to get close to you.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
10 feet in every direction from the ring.
That's it.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah.
From the
okay.
front.
Out of the ring.
I get it now. Yeah, the damaging portion. Yes.
Yeah.
So then the damaging portion would probably be something like this. 10 feet out?
It looks like 5.
10?
Draw that too. I can do that too. That's probably close.
But that's too much.
What, 10 feet out from it? Oh, because I drew 10 feet off of his.
Here, I'll get rid of mine.
Fun with
Isn't it
templates.
here?
10. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Yeah, keep that up. The 10.
There you go.
Fuck me. I picked the wrong thing.
That's
Later.
okay. I just want to make sure this is important. Here we go.
It's the damage
Yeah.
portion. It has to make a dex saving throw versus a DC that I know, which is 14. Wow.
Gotcha.
Okay, bought us some time. Not bad, not bad.
Fiery.
Hurry up, Lexi. Hurry up, Lexi.
Very good. You see a massive wall of flame erupt around each of you. It feels very warm and close to you. However, it does not burn you as you are safe, the outside of it cooking the area around you. Anything else, Tally?
I think she's got any bonus actions. I just thought through her action. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
This action. Oh, just a combat wild shape. No, I don't think I want to do that yet. I don't know what's up. I'll hold it from here.
All right. After her, it would be 6 next, technically.
Nice. 6 goes, why did you do that? Let me at him.
We're caught unawares.
I can't crush his skull in if I'm surrounded by fire. Duh. And she just takes 2 hand axes, rages, and throws the hand axes through the fire, which will
All right.
have disadvantage, I'm pretty sure. But she has to roll for her crazy...
Her wild magic.
Wild
Her
magic.
wild magic, yeah. See, magic awareness, wild surge. Oh, cool. Roll table. Wild surge 6. Until your rage ends, you're surrounded by multicolored protective lights. +1 to AC. And while intent... Hey, everyone near 6 gets +1 to AC. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty
All
dope.
right. I put an aura up. I don't know if it's visible for everyone, but I can see it. Point is, everyone's standing in it. So that's the good thing. And we got axes. Here come the axes with disadvantage, baby.
Oh, no.
And then I'll just roll another 20 on top of it. I'm pretty sure that's going to miss. Dang it. Yeah, I'm sure 12 misses.
12 will miss.
Yeah, all right, let's try it again.
The fires kind of throw off your aim a little bit.
11's also going to miss.
Yeah.
There's
11
always
will
placed to limbo under the bar.
fortunately miss as well. You kind of toss 2-6, but the heat and pervasiveness of the flames around you kind of throws off your aim a little bit, and none of them connect with the figure ahead of you.
Well, I guess I'll just stand here helping everyone then. That's all for 6.
That's perfect.
That would be helpful.
All right. That means it is this thing's turn.
This is fine.
And the save for Wall of Flame is when you end your turn.
If it's inside of it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. All right. You watch as the thing cracks its staff down on the ground.
Oh no.
And all around you, in your mind, you hear
Didn't
get
any
it.
of that.
Didn't get it.
It was a monstrous roar.
Neat.
as a massive worm-like monstrosity explodes from the ground.
I somehow knew
underneath.
this was going to happen.
Its form long and about as thick as the other distant pillars you can see. Its body is covered in several strange masses. Tendrils stray from various parts of its twisting form as it pushes into the sky.
Oh no! Please summon something.
The
I hate it.
creature floats on it, just above the front end of its toothy maw, as if riding the creature, yet still hovering a foot or two above it. The massive beast stretches on for what seems like several stories in length before the back half of its form leaves the ground around you. It begins to swiftly swim through the air despite having any visible means to do so. It's going to fly about 60 feet up in the air.
This is fine. This is fine.
Hang on just a second. No, it can't go that high. It's going to fly up about 30 feet up into the air.
I want to go home.
And
Good.
it is done.
Oh God!
Next up, it's the thing riding it that you initially saw.
Oh, nice.
Slender Man.
Yeah, whatever this guy is. Whatever this thing is.
Guys, I want to go home. I don't like this anymore.
You watch as on the tip of the thing's staff, a black void-like ball forms, and it begins to launch two of them towards your group.
It's casting through a wall.
That is a ring, not a dome, sir.
That's what I said. It was gonna make a dome.
No, I don't think it can.
Oh, does this one not do that? Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I think you make a ring.
A wall or ringed wall?
Fucking... I hate that every wall is just slightly different.
Yep, it's really annoying.
This isn't my fucking spell!
It's okay, you're getting used to it. 21 versus AC.
Yeah, good thing she's raging.
This ball of energy, this almost like void-like sphere smashes into you, and your mind reels. You take 28 points of psychic damage.
Oh no, man! Domo sure wishes she had a chance to drink that psychic resistance potion. 26?
Yes.
Cool.
Harper / Verse. A second sphere shoots your way. 18 versus AC.
Ooh, that's a miss.
You quickly dodge.
Thanks for the heads up, whoever gave me that buff, and I don't remember because I'm looking at something else.
It was 6.
Thanks, 6.
Let's see here. It does those things. All right.
Oh, bitch.
Whatever this thing is riding this massive black worm-like creature is done. Tally took her turn earlier, meaning that Verse / Harper, you're up next.
Let's see here. I am going to... What am I going to do? Holy shit. You said it's 30 foot in the air?
30 feet up in the air.
I am going to hand not 6. I'm going to hand MUSA my lucky pick and say, hold on to it, kid. And keep within 60 feet of me. We both get +1 AC. I'm going to cast Warding Bond on you. You have resistance versus all damage types. And you have advantage on all saves.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, +1 on saving throws. Here, I'll just like.
Plus one on. Okay.
You got a lot of good stuff going
I'm
on.
making this hard. And otherwise, I will. Can we see through the wall? How's fucking this spell that I cast work?
If he's high enough up in the air, you can see him.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Baz on the field. I don't think there's room enough for me, so I will end my turn. Action.
60 feet long, 20 feet high, so you can see the top of the creature, which means technically you could see the thing riding it too.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to get Baz out, and I'm trying to see some space.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, that'll be it for me.
All right. Versus MUSA.
I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Probably a smart idea.
That also will cause my wild magic to surge. Oh, so close. Nothing happens with that, and that's gonna be my turn.
Oh no. All right. MUSA's done. That means Domo, you're up.
Okay. Domo don't care none about no flying things. So, unfortunately, she can't use her help action. But that thing is too big to knock prone out of the sky.
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, literally by the rules, I can't do it.
This is a safe bet.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna shoot twice at it. Here we go. I'll decide if I want to.
You shooting at the thing riding it or the worm itself?
I'm gonna shoot at the rider, I think.
All right.
How do you guys feel good about that? Shoot at the rider?
Yeah.
Other than the alternative, yeah.
Okay, we'll do that then. 14's probably gonna miss.
14 will miss, unfortunately.
And here we go. 27 and a delicious damage roll.
A 27 will hit.
Nice. That's gonna be 22 magical piercing damage.
Nice. You watch as one of your bolts actually catches in the creatures. It just sort of like, not even riding this thing. It's on it, but it's like floating above it.
God damn it. I'm an idiot. I should have used my sniping stance. Oh well. Because I can't move anyway, so making my speed 0 doesn't matter. That was dumb. That was a bad misplay. Okay. That's fine though. I hit it and deal good damage. I can't really. Yeah, I mean, all of my bonus actions, I don't think I can do anything. Yeah, so I think Domo's good.
Okay. Oh wait,
Yeah.
you got anything else?
No, I got nothing. Sorry.
All right, that's okay. Just checking. All right then, Vice. Welcome back, buddy.
Thanks, man. Completely useless with an aerial baddie. So, Vice will take a I don't know, stance and then use dodge action.
Do you want to borrow my jetpack?
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Can I do that?
Just be careful with her.
Whoa! It's got a name?
Goosa.
JP.
Oh, okay.
I'll say,
Goose.
MUSA, you can take it off and hand it to Vice. Vice, it would take a minor action to equip it and get it ready in your turn.
Bonus action.
Or, yeah, sorry, bonus action. I'm going old school here.
Right?
Okay, bonus action to don a jetpack.
Yep, you kind of snap the safety portions, the belts on, feeling this strange contraption on your back now.
A quick suiting up montage later.
As a bonus action, of course.
It is a bonus.
Which means you can't do it this turn.
Permission to engage.
Permission granted. Godspeed.
All right then, and he's gonna rocketeer pose and take off. What's movement speed with jetpack? Is it walking? Is sliding speed?
It's 2d10 times 5.
Hit the thing. It had a macro on it.
2d10 times 5, huh?
Jetpack.
I can do the math. Give me the number.
It's right there.
Well, bonus action to put it on, so I can't. Or bonus action to fly. So I use my bonus action to put it on.
I will say you could use your, since MUSA kind of pointed it out, you could expend your main action to do this instead of dodging, if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll
Tiger, don't get too far away from us.
Yeah, it's up to you.
You got bonuses here next to you can hold for at 6.
Good point. Yeah, I'll just dodge action for now and get ready to take off.
All right. In the defensive stance, but you can hear the sounds of the thrusters on the jetpack beginning to heat and fire up. 7 looks on and says, shit, this kind of screws me over too. I've at least got something if this thing tries to throw any more stuff at us. He readies a kind of magic hand. You see a just furious series of numbers shoot across Lexe's visor as she says, I just need some more time, please.
Let's give you as much as we can.
She continues doing her calculations. We roll back up to the top. Flash.
Hey, we're quarter to 11.
Oh, good point. Yeah, before we move on to the top of the round, hey, who in the chat living in the US would love a crochet dice bag? First person to say nabs it. Mousy, you get the crochet dice bag. I'll be sending this your way. Thank you so much for hanging out and playing with us. Congratulations. Yes, remind me to message you after this so I can, I think I probably already have your deets from some other giveaway, but just remind me and I'll get with you on that. Congratulations, top of the round. Flash, you're up. Thank you for reminding me.
What is the total distance from us? You said how high up in the air is he?
It is currently 30 feet up in the air. Although you imagine because of its gargantuan size, you can see enough of it that it easily stands over the wall of the ring of flame around you.
This thing sucks. I pull out my lute and point to 6 and shrug and say, on the wings of an angel, or goblinoid rat, whatever the hell you are. And I just kind of laugh and cast fly.
Oh no. Oh no. We're all gonna die from fall damage. I love it.
Who'd you cast that on?
6.
Oh, great.
6 is like, yeah! Let's fucking go!
All right, anything else, Flash?
Bonus action give 6 a bardic inspo.
Hell yeah.
Very nice. With that, I believe it is 6's turn.
Speed on fly, 60? Oh yeah. She zip zap zops the fuck up here, just like takes off like Superman into the air with her hammer.
He's like, what's up, motherfucker?
She does that Thor thing where she spins her hammer and then follows the momentum into the air.
You land on the surface of this roiling void worm. You can feel the bulbous, pulpy flesh underneath it moving and shifting, and you just see this standing, floating above the maw of the top of the creature, this other humanoid figure that begins to look down at you as you land, 6.
I just say, hey asshole, and then just start wailing with the hammer.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. 16?
Let me check really quickly.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna do Bardic Inspiration.
Oh,
What's
okay.
Is it D8?
D8.
Nice.
20.
20 will hit.
All right, that's going to be 15 magical bludgeoning damage.
Hell yeah.
And she'll wheel back and swing again.
Nice.
27 for a mere 8. Oh, sorry. Add 4 more to this total. So 25, 27 total damage.
Nice, very nice. That's some strong damage.
Yeah. I think that's it for her. Barbarians. Love them. Nice, simple turns.
Cool. 6 is on top of the creature.
A blind bunny barbarian.
Yeah.
Nice.
You watch as the creature moves over here and just like swims through the air as it screeches down towards the surface of whatever you could call this, the surface, the ground of this misty royal, and it holds an action. Actually, hang on. It's going to do that thing where it moves its turn to the end.
Ooh. That's worrisome.
Hey, did we short rest or long rest while
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys did that before at the MUSA clone's place.
Absolutely, we did.
So just humor me here. It doesn't make sense that Talia has spent one 4th level, 3 3rd levels spells.
No, that doesn't.
No, that doesn't.
Yeah, she should have all of her spell slots.
Okay, yeah.
The massive word thing is going to move to the end of initiative, and 6, you watch. Let me just do this here. You watch as the humanoid creature riding points at Domo. Domo, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as the space around you begins to shift and warp.
Now, Jason.
Yes.
Is this a charmed condition by any chance?
This is not, unfortunately.
Okay. I think I'm gonna. Wisdom is always bad, and my save is +0. I'm gonna spend my inspiration.
There you go.
Sounds like a good idea.
So I'm just gonna. 14. I'm gonna add +1.
You have Bardic Inspo as well.
And Bardic Inspiration. Yeah. Whatever it is, I do not want it to be
3 up
happening. Okay, 21.
21, yeah, that feels good.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
You begin to feel the royal of space shifting and moving around you, but you're able to resist at the last second, although you do still feel the reeling lash of 15 points of psychic damage.
Oof, man, if only I resisted that. I'm never gonna let you live it down.
You see.
Hope for a prayer, man. Hope for a prayer. Sorry.
Please up next. I gotta figure out what to do.
Okay, well, you're able to survive that.
That's good.
I think that's all it can do with that. Yes, it is done. Tally, you're up next.
Yeah, got an idea. I should not be allowed to play 2 players. I cast Enlarge on myself on Verse.
Ooh, it's dropping the wall of fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a replacement.
You're gonna get warm real quick, buddy.
Choo.
Dissipates, and you're doing it on Harper.
On
Harper,
Verse,
you.
yes, Harper Verse.
Right, you feel yourself expanding, growing larger, seeing those around you shrink.
For her bonus action, she will be chill. And, you'll say Delta Split 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was oddly tactical sounding.
That will be it for Tali. I don't want her to get too far away.
No. Move her all the way to
Who
the
is
left.
it? Six is with Six's thing was within 60 feet, right?
Six's thing was in 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. All right. Roger Dodger.
It is only benefiting her at this point.
Oh, so we all lost that +1? Okay.
Tully will call that close enough.
Okay. Harper/Verse, you're up.
Harper/Verse does that thing what he summons Baz and then changes places with him to be there. Baz will end up here.
I'm gonna create a Baz for you. He's gonna end up right here. Change him to like a purplish color, so he's your double.
Does Baz count for the resistance thing?
What's that, warding bond? It's 60 feet.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
count that, yeah.
Oh.
I got you, boo-boo. I may look hapless, but I know what I'm doing sometimes. Baz will move up with his movement, and I'm gonna let into the big guy. Have we done damage on the little rider?
Yeah, Domo and
Six hit
6.
him. Oh, Domo,
yeah.
Which one's a softer target of the two? Do we know?
I don't
We
think we
haven't
tried to hit the
big guy.
worm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably a fool's errand, so I'm gonna go after a big guy. All
Okay.
right, full on blaster mode. Let's fucking go. Battle axe. Sorry, I'm queuing up a bunch of shit here. Battle axe. Battle axe. Oh shit. And we'll use that option to do that as well. Alright, so first action is up. It is 2 battle axes. First battle axes, second battle axes, 19.
Oh,
Is that a 22 and a 19 for the attacks? Both of those hit.
Alright.
You love to see it.
7 and 8 slashing damage respectively. That's 15. If you don't want to add this up yet, don't worry about it. I am going to use my Echo versus I just read the name. Baz is going to take an attack using that resource. 25 hits for a fumble of 5 slashing damage. That's 20 all day. And then I'm going to action surge and remind me, I've got 2 instances of enlarge to roll. Action surge to attack him again.
Oh. Yeah, look at these rolls.
15 hit.
15, I think.
15 does not hit.
Yeah. We're up 28 plus 3d4, which is another 8, is 36
Nice.
slashing damage against Jan. That guy. What a fake one.
Very nice. All right. Some strong damage as you just bear into the rider, the hoverer of this alien black worm.
Yeah. And for what it's worth, I'm going to use my that's the wrong button. Slashing ability to reduce his speed. Slasher. Reduces speed by 10.
All right. Very nice. Anything else, Harper?
I will use my movement to shift. I think that's enough. I think that's 10, and I have 15 left, but that's fine.
All right. In that case, MUSA.
Oh, I should have grabbed it.
Can I like feel the magical energies in Tall Grey Boy to see if he has any resistances? Make an Arcana check.
Oh yeah, you can make an Arcana check. Doing it on the rider or the creature?
On the rider.
Okay.
Ooh!
Oh, very nice.
Wow.
Your suit does not trigger here. However, that is a very strong roll. Let's see here. You take a second to try and study this creature. Obvious immunities, psychic damage. Resistances, cold, and then bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks.
Okay. Alright, so just really cold is
And
all
you
I
did a
have.
natty 20. It is immune from the conditions of charmed and frightened.
Nice. Good to know.
I'll relay this information so everyone knows.
And for what it's worth, Jason, all of those attacks were magical damage.
Oh yeah, I figured. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're good.
okay.
Okay, next question. If I shot in a line directly at the rider, would that hit anyone else? Like, would anybody
It hit Baz, but
within
he's
that
useless. I can
line?
resummon him.
Let me see here. Trying to hit the
It's
rider.
just hard to, it's just hard to picture, obviously, since they're above us.
Is it a 5 foot wide attack? Or is it like a ray? What is it you can do?
Yeah, it's like a ray, I would say.
What's the spell? Is it
Fine.
lightning?
Yeah. Lightning bolt.
I'd say you could fire it like this, and it's not gonna hit anybody else.
Is there a way that it would hit both the creature, just the try, and the rider? Without hitting the hand?
I'd say no. You'd have to choose either one.
Alright, I choose him. I'm still gonna do it, but...
Sure, sure.
And I am, since he's scary and Musa's kind of over this, I am casting it with a 4th level spell slot. So it's DC 15.
Lightning bolt.
What's the save it's keying off of? Is that Dex?
I'm sorry, Dex. DC Dex 15.
I'll be using one of my good boy cards to get advantage on this. I warned everyone who was giving me goodies.
It's not save or suck, right? Who still takes half?
It's half damage.
Yeah, half damage.
Yeah,
Yep.
it still takes half damage.
Saves with advantage.
Alright, so it takes half of 36.
Still nothing to whiff at.
Oh yeah, no. That's why. And if it's also, if there's anything flammable, it ignites.
You don't see
they're made of
anything.
gasoline, right, Jason?
Gasoline, exactly.
This is all a large symbolism for us cutting off oil from Russia and everything. Yeah.
Right. This
So
will
political,
also.
Jason. So great.
Nothing lights up in flame, but you do see the
Nothing
damage
does.
connect.
Okay. And then, because again, Musa does not like this, she's scared. I am going to use how many? What is it? I'm sorry. Quicken 2 sorcery points to quicken a spell to a bonus action, so I can attack again.
Oh, nice.
Only be a cantrip after you've cast a level spell.
Is it what?
It can only be a cantrip after you've cast a leveled spell.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can only spend one spell slot per turn, unless some very specific circumstances that you don't imagine.
Why not? I'll still do it. I cast Firebolt.
Damage is damage. Hey.
Hey.
20 to hit.
20 versus AC on the rider hits.
And 11 damage.
Very nice.
That's
Fire damage.
You know, it doesn't resist that at least.
Yep. That's why I was checking.
All right, very nice.
And that will be Musa's turn.
All right, very good, Musa. Domo.
Well, this is probably going to be like a pretty uninteresting fight for you all to watch for Domo. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm just gonna take 2 more shots at the rider.
You want your stance?
No, because I already moved. I wanted to get away from everyone. You can't use the sniper stance if you move. 17 to hit.
17 versus AC on the rider. Just hits.
Nice. 11, and a miss, unfortunately, on the second one.
All right. 11 damage is still 11 damage.
Yeah, darn. They're how far in the air?
35 feet?
30 feet in the air.
30 feet. Okay, I can work with that. I'll do the help action. I don't think I could feasibly reach the rider, but I can take the help action on the big worm. I'll just yell up.
Verse 6, one of you just keep wailing on the worm or something.
So yeah, you'll get. Nice. You'll next person to hit the worm gets advantage.
Oh, okay. All right. With that, then, we move to Vice.
Vice is going to salute MUSA and 2d10 times 5 feet blast off.
Nice.
For 95.
45.
45. Sorry. 45. That'll get me there, right?
9 squares.
You.
The math is easy that way. It's 9 squares. I overcomplicated that.
Here you go.
You, Harper, and 6C, Vice, the sound of his jetpack coming to a close as he lands on the unstable worm that floats in the air.
And I'm going to follow Domo's orders and start just ground and pound smashing this worm right in its face.
First one has advantage.
Advantage.
Pounce.
Don't stop him now.
I remember how to play. Actions. Unarmed strike. They're magical.
Bam. Oh,
21 versus AC.
21
Nice.
hits.
The 11 bludgeoning damage.
I'll keep it
Okay.
total.
Second one.
That's a good punch.
That's a great punch.
27 versus AC.
Hits.
Oh, jeez, Luis.
That's another good punch.
And bludgeoning damage.
Woo!
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
I'm gonna say this thing's too big for me to try to manipulate it with open hand technique. Imagine open hand technique.
Tap out! Tap out!
Um,
The mat is the worm itself.
yeah.
Does it have a size requirement? I mean, you're a monk. That's your thing. Punching really cool.
Making it.
Six-
No, it doesn't have a thing. It just saying it's got a. I can prone it,
It's not immune to prone.
or it can't take reactions to the next turn.
Has anyone done any knowledge checks on this worm?
Not on the worm. Prone might
Alright.
be out of the sky.
All right. Real quick, history check on this horror from beyond the stars, Jason. Is that a thing I can do?
Sure. Are you, trying to do... Let me know if you're also trying to grab specific information.
I'm curious if this thing could even be knocked out of the sky. It seems to be being held aloft with nothing but darkness.
Sure. That's a fair question.
So,
Hopelessness.
wow, 10 with a +8. Yet again, in my long history of being really good at one thing and consistently rolling a 2 on it.
It's always Tuesday when you roll on something you're good at.
Yeah.
It's difficult to make out exactly if you could knock this thing out of the air, Domo.
I don't know what this thing is, Musa. What does it do?
And then are you trying to fish for anything specific with that natty crit, Musa?
I guess. You know what? Since I got a crit, I'm just gonna go for the same as I asked for the other guy: resistances, and weaknesses, things like that. If it has any.
It shares all of these same immunities and other things that I mentioned as the rider, except it is not resistant to cold and fire, but immune to both of those.
Ooh, good to know.
Ain't nobody tried to flame it to death. Right, guys?
Man, that wall of fire.
I think it's still Vice's turn.
Vice's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna key point for patient defense since we long rested and I have my key points back.
Gotcha.
Key points.
Kind of take a defensive stance. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Does Vice look amazing in my jetpack? Is it as cool as I hoped it looked?
Yeah.
It's super cool because the cape of billowing just makes it look even awesomer.
He looks like Boba Fett zooming around in the
Terrace Kasi Master.
Yeah.
Looks like in your movies.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you got to come up with the.
When you were in that movie Galaxy Battle.
I was.
Universe fight.
The Packeteer too.
The sequel trilogy was kind of a letdown. They probably should have planned it a little better.
Yeah.
You watch as Seven grips his wrist and his other hand's glove tightens into a fist as purple arcs of electricity surround him. As he does this, though, Lexe suddenly turns and says, "No." And you watch as Seven turns back and says, "What?" She says, "I don't know how the suits are going to react in the realms outside of our own. I would strongly advise against it." C7 releases his hand. Shit. He takes a defensive stance. His turn is done. Lexe says, "Just a few more seconds, hang in there," as she continues to type at the illusory panel that has formed from her visor in front of her. That leads to the void-like creature that many of you are currently on. There is a sudden shift in its body as there is a wave that forms over it. Everyone standing on the creature feels a reeling scream in their minds as each of you take 10 points of psychic damage. It's then going to attempt to bite 6. The massive toothy maw rains down towards you, 6.
I've seen worse.
Have you? Where? I want to go.
Would you?
I want to see everything. Have you not seen this compulsion of me that I always want to see things?
You want to see this thing? And she points at the worm.
I mean, not this thing, but something worse. That sounds fun.
30 versus AC, 6.
Oh, Lord! Yeah, that's gonna. That's
You sure
gonna
you
do it.
seen something like this before?
The maw grips and bears down on you, 6. You take 12 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled.
Oh, I think you mean 6 points of piercing
Yes,
damage.
that's correct.
And I'm grappling him. It just doesn't look like it.
Alright.
My torso.
You're grappled in here with me.
Okay. Then with that done, we roll back up to the top. Flash, you're up.
He'll save every one of us. Boom, boom, boom.
Flash is gonna take a few steps forward and look to Lexe. You better hurry this up.
Boom, boom.
She doesn't say anything as she continues to furiously type.
Almighty, glorious reject from the cosmos and giant egg sack goblin monster. We are so sorry for coming to your realm. Please forgive us and let us leave. Our friend only needs a few more moments. And I grovel, cower, and beg. That's it.
Do it.
Okay. Is that...
What's the boon
Link.
from that?
Link it in chat, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that do? Show me the good stuff.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Any day now. There we go.
It won't. I can't link it directly. I have to copy and paste
lame.
it.
Allies gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet of you that you can see. You're talking to the worm thing, right?
That is not within 10 feet of you.
Oh, yeah, that's a little outside of that.
I thought I was. Sorry.
It's okay. You can take it back if you like.
But outside.
You get movement.
There you go.
Oh, shit.
Now, to be clear, it is 30 feet up in the air.
Oh, right.
I thought he was 30 feet in the air when you said that. I thought he rose in the air and then summoned it underneath him. I didn't know the creature was 30 as well.
Yeah, he's like riding on it 30 feet in the air.
Then
Both of them
I'm gonna move back and stay and take a defensive stance, and that's it. I
Right.
have nothing else I can shoot at it.
With that, it is Six's turn.
I feel like the smart thing to do would be run away, but the sixth thing to do would be continue attacking.
Yes. You're like using a hand with a maul in one hand, and with the other, you're like holding one of the teeth from piercing you as it has you in its grip.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think she's gonna switch to attacking the beast now. She's just gonna hit it in the mouth a bunch. I'm trying to see if she has any cool bonus actions. Doesn't seem like it. So here we go. Warhammers in the mouth with 2 hands. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
And it's going to smack it for 11 bludgeoning. Or sorry, 13 bludgeoning. She's raging. And again. 10.
10 is gonna miss.
Wait. It has a no way. We didn't get the thing that gives us advantage. Of course, yeah. As she's done. She's done.
All right.
13 damage.
Those of you on the quote-unquote ground can see out in the distance these other, what look like infinite pillars of this just black dark that stretch from the ground level you're on up until a like mirrored version up high above you. You can now see that as you peer out, several of the far pillars are beginning to move at their base. Begin to curl and turn, looking your way, revealing that they too are these flying creatures.
Oh, no.
They all begin to look towards you, and you can hear the same chanting in your ears that you previously heard before the encounter with this figure. Interlopers. It is the creature's turn. He turns towards you, Verse, and is going to attempt to hit you twice with his big old stick. He's going to use an advantage card to do it.
You're gonna have
to see if he can pierce through that nice AC of yours. 16 probably will actually not hit.
By a mile, it misses.
All right. I will use my final advantage card to make one last attack against you.
I'm going to
Yay,
use cutting
we did
words.
Ooh, nice.
What's that do?
Very nice.
1d8 off of your attack.
Oh, nice.
see that
21 versus AC is the attack roll.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you use your cutting words.
Do you want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, it passes because it's going to give me 1, and that's enough.
Nice. 6
All
is
right.
even better, though.
Yeah.
It bounces off, trying to smack you with its staff-like weapon.
Oh, it tickles.
It is done. Tally, you're up next.
Tally!
Can she toss a heal 6's way? 6 is pretty beat up.
I was thinking heal or moonbeam, because I can hit both of them. Well, possibly, but then it's a con save, so I'm thinking it's probably not going to hit either.
Also, if you drop fly on 6, that's probably bad.
I'm not going to fly.
Oh, that was MUSA. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody else did that.
It wasn't
Oh,
those
I've got enlarged. No, you good call. Good call. I am going to cure wounds. How bad is 6?
Below half. So she's got a lot of health to heal. You won't heal it with one spell. 50 points.
50 points. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
What are we getting about? I'll do third level. 3d8 plus 3.
Das Loot.
Oh, fucking hell. It's touch spell.
Yeah.
channeled through Houdini.
Oh,
I think that's how that works. Fuck.
Dust loot, such a great utility item.
it's amazing.
You got flying forms yet? Okay. No, that wouldn't help us right now. Resistance is touch.
Sorry, all I heard you say was Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Yeah. But then Harper shrinks too. Healing spirit.
Healing. She got healing word.
No, cure wounds.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Say Levy.
A lot of touch spells. Shit. Yeah, I don't know what I got for her. I don't want to use any of our high level stuff, so I'm trying to be economical. Ice knife.
3, 2, 1, ice knife.
Hold.
Oh.
And all else fails.
Bending, guidance, resistance, cure wounds, detect magic. What kind of ranged options she got? She got a. That's not a ranged option. Cross light bow, light crossbow, +1 to hit. That's not gonna. Fuck. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
she's in a rough spot. She could wild shape into like a bird. I don't know. That's not a good idea either.
That's not a bad. I'm going to wild shape into something with a lot of HP. I will let you know. We can move on from me. Oh, on to me. Okay.
Yeah. It moves while you do that. You are up.
Yeah. Oh shit. All right. Harper's simple though.
I'm about to look up a good thing for it to turn into.
Yeah, we could just say she turns into something while you take your turn.
Yeah, it turned into something.
I showed at Lexi. Lexi, how much time you got left, hon? We're kind of running out of steam here.
Couple more seconds, she yells.
In a magnitude of 6 seconds, how many?
She does not answer. She seems furiously touching the illusory panel ahead of her.
That's fair. You know, they're crashing in on it. I'm just gonna hit this while you're figuring that out. Hiya! Hiya! Ah, nice. 12, 24.
Both
24
hit.
damage plus our E4. Plus another 4, 28 damage altogether. For my action, and then I am going to continue shifting around here.
Are you using your battle axe to do this?
Yeah.
You strike it twice with your battle axe. You watch the creature pull back for a second, almost turning away from you, and as it pulls itself back, there runs one of its thin, white, humanoid-like hands that touch its face, and you see a wispy smoke coming out of a cut on its cheek, if you could call it that, as it stares deeply into you now.
Oh, did you not like that? Well, then you probably shouldn't look behind you, because as that happens, fuck him up a little bit more. Bad's gonna swing at him. We've already bloodied him. 19 to hit. Does 7 more damage, and I slow him by 10 feet.
Can Baz hit?
This round. Oh yeah, good point. No. We cannot.
I mean, I'm welcome for it if he can hit it.
But
I think he's on the ground, right?
yeah, he can throw an axe at him. Fuck
Yeah.
do that. Throw an axe instead. That'll have range. 18 to hit does 8 damage. Nice.
Ooh.
This is a hand axe that he's thrown.
Gotcha. Kind of catches in the back of the creature.
Oh, piss. You know what? I don't know that he can do range. I'm just gonna... Baz didn't do anything, so I don't know if that's illegal.
Okay, that's fine.
Did an 18 miss? Because I could bet luck on that.
No,
you could get it.
That didn't happen. Nobody saw Baz make any attacks because he didn't shoot either time.
Okay.
He didn't have a 40-foot long axe the first attack, and he didn't make a ranged attack this time. Sorry.
Anything
That'll be
else? Okay.
That's it for my chaos of a double turn.
All right, MUSA, you're up.
I will cast Melf's Minute Meteors. And what is it? How many? I'm sorry. What does it say? Six.
Good
Six
question.
meteors appear around my head that I can send as bonus actions,
Nice.
including one right now. So I will do that off the bat. Does 5 damage on the rider. This will also cause my wild surge to... so close. So close. I'm going to once again use 2 sorcery points to do another cantrip. As a bonus action, I will do again Firebolt.
Fire!
23 to hit does... Where's the damage?
Where are you aiming at? The creature or the rider?
Rider.
Okay.
The rider.
23 hits.
Two damage. That will also, because I forgot to do it last time, using my meta magic will activate my Feywild Shard, giving me another roll on the wild magic surge table.
Oh shit. Nice.
It just makes
You love it.
when you use
Random magic tables. Oh, not bad. Okay.
Missile as a 5th level spell.
Sick.
Your
Die, 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 die.
yeah, your hands just shake as you feel just a burst of these magic missiles fire out, homing in on the same target.
So it's gonna be 5 of them, I believe.
I
Right?
think it starts off with
More than
3
it's-
and goes up from
yeah.
there, actually.
Oh, so 8 of them, correct? 8d4.
Hang on just a second.
3
I believe-
at level 1.
Well, it's a I'm casting it as a level 5 spell.
It's
That's-
1 more dart for each level above first.
So then, yeah,
So it's 8d4
That's
plus
7,
1.
Pam.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7.
Sorry, 74 plus 1. Okay. 18 damage.
Nice. You
18.
fire a volley into the creature.
Not bad for free fucking damage.
Yeah, just out of
Shit.
nowhere. Shit.
Hells yeah.
It's all the shards that are floating.
I think that's my turn. Yeah.
Right. Domo, you're up.
Okay. Domo is gonna, as a bonus action, take her sniper stance. This time I'm gonna do it correctly and remember to do it.
You get on a knee on the ground.
On the water ground? Sure, why not? What is it called specifically? It's called steady aim. It's just for this first attack, though. I'm gonna target Big Chungus. No, I'm gonna target the rider because I've been peppering him so far, and I want him to die. So here we go. I guess I didn't need it. That's 13,
13, nice.
and does anyone need to move? No, we good? All right, don't need to maneuver. All right. If I knock this guy, I can't knock him prone. He's huge. Okay. Well, continuing on with my very boring turn. A 29 for an additional 10 piercing damage.
Yeah, you fire 2 successive bolts that strike into the back shell/suit of the creature.
And that's just 23 damage. That's all.
Nice. Very good, Domo. Vice, you're up.
Can I medicine check the Slender Man?
Sure.
Just see how he's doing. That's a 5.
No idea. It is very difficult to tell and discern any damage this thing has taken. Other than that strange, wispy black coming out of the side of its cheek from one of Harper's attacks, you don't really see any damage other than just like the bolts and stuff sticking into it. No
I
idea.
feel like he's low. I'm gonna go for it.
Sure.
Do 2 unarmed strikes towards him. If I land him, I'm gonna keep points. We're gonna go off. I'm gonna use +1s on this first roll. Action. Unarmed strike, +1. 14.
14 will miss.
Alright. Second one, +1.
That'll hit.
26.
Nice.
9 bludgeon magic. Want to spend a key point to flurry of blows.
All right.
Ten.
10 will miss.
That's a 9.
Oh,
Ooh, that'll miss
man.
pretty hard.
Didn't do anything.
Yeah.
A rare poor turn from the punch machine.
Okay. It's my 2 attacks. That didn't accomplish what I wanted it to, so.
You watch as originally it was facing large Harper over on its other side. Its form grows almost fuzzy to your vision for a second, morphing, and you see it like without turning around, just now is facing you.
Okay.
Anything else, Vice?
That's... I'll, bonus action do 1 more key point for patient defense.
All right.
Good idea.
7 turns to Lexi and just says, hurry up! Lexi continues tapping and says, got it, she says, and she quickly taps at the screen 1 more time. As you, Vice, Harper, are trading blows against the rider on top of this void worm. 6, you're like waist deep into the maw of the creature now, slowly being engulfed. Domo and Tally flash the rest of the group, Moose on the ground, firing what shots you can at it. The world of whatever this place is around you begins to shift and change.
Ah, darn. I really wanted to kill one of them.
Okay. I feel like we held our own pretty well.
Yeah. It's true.
The space around you does not begin to form into those fragmented mirror or glass-like pieces, but instead just begins to like stretch upward, long and drawn out, as if pulled on from above. Everything begins to just stretch out further and further until it's very difficult to even discern what you previously saw in this realm. And then with that, everything goes black. And then I'm just going to collect everyone as you all shift. I'm assuming Verse/Harper is still in his large form, or are you going to let that go?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let me see how long it is, but otherwise, yeah.
I mean, you don't have to let it go. I'm just...
I just don't know how long the spell lasts. Large reduce for 1 minute. Yeah, it goes away.
Okay. I think... Let me just double check here. I want to make sure. Hang on, let me get everyone in their spots. I'm moving maps here. And let's do this for this one. Hang on.
It's cool how you're flying around out there. Way out there in space out there. Not jetpack.
6 coughs up blood.
Oh, and it's cool you didn't die, too.
Man, we should have stayed and fought.
Who has special...
There were other ones out there.
Did you see I had that one worm on the ropes? I was like all up in its mouth, like pow, pow, pow.
Right in the kisser.
It's a little different.
Maybe you need glasses.
Maybe you need glasses.
Maybe you need glasses.
Maybe you need glasses.
It's just 2 children yelling at each other.
Exactly.
I think I have this right for everyone, so let me just go ahead and move things here as everyone begins to transition.
Travelers get the speed of light.
Let's see. All right,
Gonna
hang
make a
on.
supersonic man out of yo. Don't stop me now. We're having such a good time. I've recalled many more Freddie Mercury songs than than I have.
Queen. Yeah. Bowie.
Yeah, but Jesus, couldn't even remember his name.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like this. Jason, no. Jason, no. No, Jason.
Some of you may have vision,
Why
some of
low?
you may not.
It's darkening.
I think I have everyone's visions correct. Just let me know if you have some special senses I didn't catch.
That's a great question.
It's a library.
How can you tell? I can't see anything.
Those
You
of
just
you,
see Domo's big, like, glass saucer eyes in the dark.
your team finds each other in a dark space. Those of you that have some form of dark vision or supernatural sight can see around you what looks to be a large room full of several bookcases. The bookcases seem to stretch on above higher and higher, not stopping until they disappear into the seemingly endless darkness above you. Ahead of you there is a long table with several chairs. You can see, since you're close enough, the surface of the table continually seems to change. The environments illustrated on the top. Some look familiar to the mortal realm. Others seem completely grotesque and alien. The air here feels heavy, almost syrupy, as breathing feels labored and difficult. There's a pressure here that's hard to explain. Something that is not the suits, something that pulls on you instead of pressing on you. There's also a strange smell in the air, but one that doesn't seem familiar to any of you. At your sides, you can see two purple orbs that float a few feet off the ground at the tail end of two of the bookcases on adjacent sides of you. You can also see several small, almost worm-like floating beings that slowly swim through the air, moving from book to book. They don't appear to have any discernible features, looking to be made of what looks like the same strange material as the glowing orbs.
What color are they?
Almost a purplish. Some of you also see what looks like floating eyes that appear to hover in the air at several bookcases. An accompanying open book hovers next to each of them.
Oh yeah, there's some big old eyeball floating over there.
Can't see anything.
Each of you feel the ground beneath you tremble slightly. Despite all the moving entities within this room, it is completely quiet, beyond the distant sound of an occasional fragmented piano melody.
Okay, well, this is strange. Can we, let's take a moment and heal up while we can. Who knows what all sorts of things could be in this wacky library.
I can toss a heal on 6 if she needs it.
Well, we can spend our hit dice, right? We
Your
still have that suit functionality?
Your suits can expend one of your hit die to heal you for what it would during a short rest.
Should I not be able to see anybody else's token?
Yeah,
Oh, I can.
I can't.
you've got special eyes.
Those of
I have
you
my-
who don't have any special senses see nothing. It is completely black to you.
I've got blindside for 10 feet.
5
Wow.
feet. Wait, I can see 5 feet around me. I glow.
You, give off an actual light 5 feet around you?
Yes, from my radiance wand.
Is it bright or low light?
Oh, it's dim light.
Okay, that's okay. Just making sure. So, bam, bam.
Sweet.
Oh,
Actually, I will take it. 6 will take a heal if somebody's offering, because those hit dice rolls were hot fucking garbage.
oh yeah, absolutely. Let me start with one of these.
And then your blind sight for you, Verse / Harper. As you guys are taking a couple minutes to heal and stuff, you see Lexi looking around quizzically. I did not expect this place to appear so mundane. So, recognizable to our reality.
I mean, aside from the floating eyeballs and tentacles and whatnot, it's pretty nice. Let's see what we got here. And
Domo will walk over to one of the books on the bookshelf, just a random one, and attempt to pick it up.
You see on its spine that there is some form of lettering, though you do not make it out. You pull it off of the bookcase and hold it in your hands.
I open it, just flip through it. Even if I can't read the language, I'm just curious. Domo loves books.
As you flip through it, it is strange in many ways, Domo. It is almost rudimentarily mundane in its scientific approach to talking about the biology of a creature that you are not familiar with, talking about the marrow of the bones, the density of the fat that surrounds it, and please make me a wisdom saving throw.
I knew it. Well, that's okay because I'm historically good at these.
No, you.
Wait, Jason, is this a charmed condition?
It might be.
Technically,
what? I didn't hear.
make me a high or low roll, fate roll.
Ooh, high roll. Here we go. 1d2.
If you call it, then it is. If not, it may go beyond a charm.
Oh, good. Well,
Okay.
I mean, 50-50. All right, here we go. Cap. 16 plus 1, 17.
Domo, you begin to read about, like, almost like a logged account of the dissection of whatever this creature is that is in the accompanying text here. Whoever doing this dissection using a scalpel to do so. You just continue to read, looking at the words, and everyone else, as you're kind of finishing healing, looking over. Do you have some type of what are your weapons on you, Domo? What's your standard weapon?
It's a magical longbow. It's like a military issue bastion superior longbow for sniper.
Okay. Everyone sees that Domo has like this
Controller,
book.
sorry, not bastion.
That's fine. Yeah, I know what you meant. Domo has this book in one hand that she is no longer flipping through, and in her other hand she has an arrow from her quiver pushed to her neck, a small drip of blood dripping from it.
Fascinating.
Well, I don't see that. I don't see Domo.
Those of you with special sight do. I think that's just Flash.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I've got a torch. I pull a torch out of my pack and light it with prestidigitation. 20 foot. 20 foot
I'm
light.
As you light up the torch, you just see Domo with the arrow, and she looks at you and goes,
These books are great. You should read one too.
Hey, Domo.
Domo, what are you doing?
flashes.
Oh, fuck! How did that happen?
Was
How's
it a
that?
charm effect?
It was not.
No, it wasn't.
Domo, you now see that you have pushed one of your quiver arrows against your neck.
I don't think I like this library very much.
See?
She puts the book back.
What you're reading was for nerds.
Not fun here at all.
Oh. Did
What's-
you say there was writing or something on there on the table?
There's pamphlets and other books on the table, but you don't.
Oh, okay.
Not. I meant the writing on like the spine of the book that Domo was grabbing.
Yeah. You said that the table was always changing and shifting. I got the idea that it was like some like magic version of a tablet or something like that.
Yeah. You can see here like the image of cherry blossom trees, but it keeps shifting. One minute it's cherry blossom trees, the other it's like a field of what looks like gold grass. The next it looks like just meat, just a long row of meat.
These are all equally nice. Alright. Fuck. Alright. Burst kind of wants to yell at people. Hey, you nerds, come down and help us. But, Kyle thinks that's a bad idea.
And
What are we here for again?
We need to find some way of defeating the Hexi once and for all. Maybe this archivist that the Kalashtar's note mentioned has some idea of what to do.
Lexe is still kind of talking. She says, perhaps some form of psychic mirroring. Yes, as Domo mentioned, an archivist, an interface, if you will, for the site we are currently on. They may provide more information regarding learning more about Heximal and the potential to find a way to stop it.
An interface? You mean like a computer
I do not know.
type thing?
What are these orbs?
Yeah, that's what I was checking too.
oh, okay, cool. I'll make a history check if you want to do something else.
Arcana.
I'm mostly curious about what they could. God damn it! Like for real?
Oh no,
I'll give you
Domo.
advantage.
Oh
No,
no.
it's too late. I already rolled. It's fine.
Right there with you.
Oh. You guys say you make a check, they make a check.
I know.
trying to help.
I know. I'm taking my licks.
Um,
Well, I was trying to give somebody advantage. One of you decide to take it.
All right, I'll roll again.
Grumpy gills.
There it is.
There we are.
Domo with a strong 26 history.
Thanks.
You
to
have no
Mr.
idea
Universe.
what this thing is.
All right, I've never seen one of them in a library before, so sorry.
Oh,
MUSA, as you approach it, you're unsure exactly what type of thing this is from your Arcana check, but as you approach it, there's almost a bright, effervescent light, this purplish light that pushes through the outer exterior, which almost looks, it's hard to tell, blurry to your eyes, fuzzy. It's difficult to tell. As you step up to it, portion on the side that you're at begins to shift and move. Pushing through the side of the orb looks to be a stringy shape that slowly begins to extend out your way, almost similar to the other strange floating worm or snake-like creatures that surround the bibliotheca around you.
Tally reaches out and pulls Musa back as all that's happening. Don't just touch stuff.
I didn't touch it. I was just looking.
Okay.
As you
Just worried about you.
you pull Musa back, Talon, you watch as this spindly worm-like creature or thing that was pushing out of the orb begins to slowly recede back into it now.
I don't like that.
You have to observe.
Don't
See?
get too close to the orb things, guys.
Observe. 7. Arcana from Tally. Sweet. What the hell was that?
24 Arcana check from Tally. A strong check. You have no idea what this is.
Oh no!
I repeat.
Far realm.
What the hell was that?
Domo points out the eyeball to the north and says, "Maybe don't bother that either."
Oh, okay.
Oh, goodness.
that's-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you also see eyeballs just kind of floating around.
That's not floating.
These are. Although they still look like that.
Yeah, I'm out of ideas.
Well,
I
then
guess-
let's keep moving.
Let's look around, yeah. Should we just head north?
I think so. I think we should stick together.
Yeah, I agree.
Just gonna remind you, with all of these people around, all these literal eyeballs around, not looking at me, that's a bad thing. I have disadvantage on stealth, I'm saying out of character.
Well, let's just move, normally.
But I need their attention.
Well, maybe don't.
But I need it.
Is Baz still here?
No.
Zoop.
You
Domo's
always
gonna-
wanted all eyes on you.
I do so much. It's taking everything in me not to jump on this table and just, unleash the most devastating guitar like you guys have ever heard.
Please don't. It's a library. You're supposed to be quiet.
I very much try.
Domo has dark vision, so she's going to lead the way.
Yeah, I can't see, so.
I'm fine.
You can see me, right?
Yes.
If I stand next to MUSA, I can see, so.
Okay, cool. Domo's going to peek around this corner here. More eyeballs, more weird purple worm things.
You see what looks like the back of this large room and a large bookcase extending out towards the back, as well as another eyeball just kind of floating at about eye level that seems to just be, again, staring into a accompanying floating book next to it.
Okay. Domo's going to move in her plate. Is this a staircase?
Yes. At the corner here, you see, before that, you see a staircase that leads up to like a second balcony area in this main section. But around the corner, as you peer over on this side, you see a staircase that seems to curl around and lead down to somewhere else.
Ah.
Well, I found the basement.
I mean, I guess that's as good a place as any to start.
Yeah. Domo's going to cautiously approach the staircase.
Sure. You see it is a winding, sort of circular staircase that descends.
She will, now starting to get very nervous, will lead the way down the staircase. She's like,
You know, I usually lead from the back. This is a little new for me.
Taking charge. I'm assuming everyone else is following? Or is anyone else doing anything else in this main area room here?
Nope.
Right. Each of you following Domo's supernatural sight to lead the way begin to follow along down this winding staircase. Some of you have better opportunities to see each other than others. As each of you descend, trying to stay just sort of like single file, one in front of the other, one behind, you continue to descend. Domo, you continue to descend until you find that the circular descending staircase comes to a stop with a long, narrow hallway corridor ahead of you that seems lined on both sides by more books. As you turn around, there is no one else behind you.
Okay, all right, it's fine.
Each of you, collectively, also reach the same point that Domo does. And as you turn around behind you, you find there is no one else. Each of you are now alone at the base of the stairs with a long corridored hallway with books on both sides.
This is bullshit.
And that's a good place to wrap up tonight's session.
Oh boy.
What a game.
Far Realm.
Never split the party unless you don't have a choice.
Good old archivist. Yeah, there's a nice recurring NPC. Kevin's met the archivist.
It's been a while, but yeah.
Yeah.
You guys once at another place, at another time, in another life, or at the edge of your galaxy, if you will, getting fuel for your ship, when a orc who was fueling your ship mentioned that he heard whispers from beyond. There was a Kinku on board with some of you who remember a previous campaign who mentioned that they knew that there was a interstitial space between the far realm and the mortal plane that had certain emissaries to protect interlopers, and he warned everyone not to go anywhere closer and warned everyone to leave.
Nice.
Who's this? The gas huffing orc?
This was Reality Engine Season 1. I don't think you were there for that.
No.
Me neither. Yeah.
It was the last refueling stop before the edge of the universe was where an adventure took place.
Yeah, but I'm saying the orc told us all this. The gas huffing orc told us all this.
He had mentioned the voices, and then Everin mentioned that he knew about a space in between. Luckily for Everin, he was able to basically create a portal that led you directly to the far realm. Lexe, not having as much knowledge as the studied bird, was not able to skip past that place.
That place sucks. I would not leave that a good Yelp review.
I hope you guys had fun. I hope everyone watching the stream had fun as well. Mousy won the dice bag, but she wants to give it to Tiberius. So congrats, Tiberius. I'm going to get with you and get your info so I can send this your way. I'm sure you probably won something in the past. I may have your info, but I'll get with you either way. But this is a good place to stop. We're a little early, but we're close to time, and with 2 people down, I don't want to dive too deep into here, especially with everyone being separated and coming up here. So we'll pick up where you previously were here next time, hopefully with Nick back and Amanda and Maz back. We should have a full party next time, which will be nice. I feel like this campaign has had the unfortunate circumstance of having sort of like a person out nearly every week. So hopefully any of the gaps in the knowledge of what's happening, I'd be happy to fill it. So just let me know. You whispered me, Mousy. Thank you so much. But yeah, I appreciate it all. Make sure those of you out there, if you haven't already, go follow my my social stuff. I stream more than just on Friday nights, but this is our premier content. We play D&D together. So here's the link to all the socials. If you haven't checked those out already, make sure to go follow the Twitch and the Twitter for updates and stuff like that. And follow the Twitch if you haven't already. You can get a boost in your Twitch channel points. That's all the links for now. I'm going to cut it there short. Make sure to drink plenty of water. Stretch your legs occasionally. Stay safe out there so you can come and join me next time we stream. I had a lot of fun tonight. Thank you everyone for stopping in and stopping by, as well as for my birthday stream earlier today. It was really nice of you all. I really appreciate it. I'm going to play our outro, but in the meantime, I'm also going to find someone else who is a part of the group of D&D streamers that I have on here to send you to raid over. So if you still have the hunkering for more D&D, you can go watch them. In the meantime, have a fantastic night, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody!
Kids are becoming acclimated to this very kind of thing, and I began to look through the instruction manual, and I see here how to cast magical spells and mage spells and cleric spells, and you go to page 41 and they have complete descriptions of how to cast spells and how to contact powerful spirits and how to use these spirits and these powers to overcome obviously evil or good, because there's both white and black magic in these books. We picked up another one to see if that was just coincidence, and it's dungeon magic here. And we look through again and we see in here casting magic spells, page 22. With a complete description, and it says here, each wizard has mastered a certain type of magic. When you meet a wizard, he will give you 4 basic elements of his mystical studies. So we have a wizard now teaching the children of his magical studies, and then here it says, it is important to remember that the source of all magic is the life force of the user. This is the teaching of the occult.